Okay, in order to get the ultimate trigger step where you want it, it's really quite easy. We're just going to do it by feel. First thing we're going to do is go ahead and open the slide, make sure it's empty, drop it, and we're going to dry fire it, and we're going to check our over travel when we're doing this just by feel. Okay, now note that in your measurements, and now we're going to go ahead and relieve the slide, and then take out this rear pin here. And this will allow us to just slowly pry up to the back end of the trigger group, and then you're able to access this small Allen screw, which they give you a Allen wrench that comes with a kit. Stick it in there, and then go ahead and adjust it accordingly. And we're going to bring it in a little bit, so we're going to go ahead and do it about 2 and about 1.5, because we already adjusted it once, just a demonstration wise. Close it back up. Go ahead and reinstall that pin. And then go ahead and put your slide on. And then we're just going to check it again. Now just keep doing that until you get to where you want it. One thing to note though, if you do it too much, you will not be able to pull the trigger. And what you'll have to do then is lock it back and then take off your rear. What you'll do is lock it back, and then you'll have to take out your rear plate and slide all the junk out that way. But just work it up slowly and you should be fine.
Alright, the biggest iffy part of this trigger job is the firing spring, or the striker spring as it's referred to. Basically what happens here, if you put in too light of a striker spring, you'll tend to get light strikes with some primers. Now if you're a reloader like me, and you use something like a Federal primer, you'll get much better luck with this, and you probably won't have this problem. But if you use harder primers, you might run into this problem. Sometimes Winchesters do it, CCIs definitely will do it from time to time, and you'll run into light strikes, and this is something you don't want. Some things I heard people to do to fix this problem is to also get a lightened striker, as in a titanium striker, but these are pricey, and I just can't see the price investment into doing it myself. The deceiving part about this is when you first install that 4-pound spring that we were talking about, the striker spring, it works good for about 5, maybe 1,000 rounds, but after that you start running into problems, so it's kind of deceiving. You think you got it fixed, everything's fine, and all of a sudden you start running into, because the spring starts getting wear, a little bit of wear on it. So just note that that's your biggest iffy problem, is the firing pin spring itself.
Okay. Alright, well that's it. Pretty simple to do. As you can see, working with your Glock trigger is very simple. One thing I don't do is the ultimate trigger stop. Personally, I like the over travel in the Glock trigger. It's kind of one of the reasons why I like the Glock so much, is the way the trigger operates. The spring, the firing pin spring, or the striking spring, I'm kind of iffy about this year. I might use it. I'm reloading now, so I'm using Federal primer, so I can use it. Before I wasn't reloading, so I kind of didn't want to use it for reliability's sake. But this year I might use it. I'm not exactly sure. But overall, it's very simple to do, and hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching.